Hello, you guys. Welcome and welcome back. We're going to get into another reading for the collective. Wow. Okay, we're going to get into it. You guys be sure to like and subscribe to continue to what? Catch the vibe. Thank you guys for being here. Anything that comes out in the reading, it might be for you, it might not. But go with what you know. Okay, this is for the collective. Yeah, let's see. What is this? Hold on. Oh no, I think I want to skip that. I don't know what's about this. All right. Thank you guys for being here. I hope these messages help you in some way. I feel like this could be a professional career message. Something like that. Answers. You're going to get some type of answers. I also feel like whatever you do, something that you do it so well. And it's used for so many things like, okay, an invention. You could be an inventor. Wow, relationship. Business partners, office love affairs, and communication with coworkers are highlighted now. Make choices with extreme care. Yeah. There's something like you're an inventor or something like that, and everybody benefits from your invention, but they don't know who you are. They don't know who the inventor is of whatever it is that they're benefiting from. So it's like, just say somebody makes a love song. The song that just played before this was, I think it was Casey and JoJo. Isn't that let me link you up and down till you say stop? And yeah. You know, it's like, I kind of feel this energy of like you having some type of iconic invention influence. Use your influence for change. You may do public speaking, social videos, or interviews. Your voice and opinion are important. Yeah. It's like there's something that you do like that everybody knows very well, but they don't really know you very well, I guess, is part of it. Okay. And then we have the future. So some of you have a future business relationship or business partnership coming up. I feel like you need to be very careful about who you share your inventions with or share your ideas with, and make sure that the people who you're partnering with are people who are actually upstanding citizens. Okay, the future says plan for the future while living in the present. You are always supported by spirit. Your psychic abilities can bring you prosperity. Excuse me, yeah. So what is the message, guardian angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors of the highest vibration, Father, Mother, God, for the collective? What is the message? Okay, courage and guidance. Yeah, you have to have courage to do whatever this is. Ask what you are afraid of. Ask, what are you afraid of, so you can overcome what's holding you back now. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Yeah. And then we have guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destiny and your purpose in life. So there's definitely something that you're meant to do, and it feels like it's something that you might be a little scared to do. It's something that involves taking more responsibility or having more of a leadership role. Being the voice of reason possibly in a situation, or being a powerful voice in a certain demographic or a certain group of people or in a certain business organization. It feels like you're going to be a manager or you're going to be a supervisor or something like that. Real passion. Stop wasting time in dead-end jobs and find your true passion. It's fine to experiment, but don't settle for less than you truly deserve. Yeah. Freedom. You need to have more flexibility with your schedule and income. Being self-employed is ideal. Time off will help you get clear. So some of you guys are about to take some time off of work to figure out what you really want to do. You might be taking time off of a business as well to figure out what you really want to do. I feel like your spirit team doesn't want you to continue to waste your gifts or your talents on something that is beneath you or something that's less than you deserve. Okay. It could be a dead end job. It could be a job that you've been in for a really long time, or something that you've been doing that kind of doesn't, it doesn't necessarily fulfill you 100%. It doesn't fulfill you 100%, or it doesn't give you what you truly deserve 100%. I definitely feel like there is a business partnership or relationship here that's going to benefit some of you guys. Some of you may be meeting someone at work. Okay. It could be a romantic encounter or a romantic connection, but some of you it's just about your passion for what it is that you really want to do. I don't think a lot of you who are watching this are not meant to work for people. You're meant to be entrepreneurs or self-employed. And I feel like you're at a place, or you're doing something for work where other people are easily able to take your ideas or steal ideas from you, to the point where you're the one who cultivated something, or you're the one who created whatever this is, but other people are able to just snatch it and kind of take credit for it without any repercussions. And your spirit team is trying to take you out of that. Okay. Yeah. Two of Swords. I don't think you actually see this happening. Okay. There's something that you don't have all of the information on at this time. The Chariot is coming out. Oh, okay. I thought I heard Mariah Carey. But this Brian McKnight. Interesting. I thought I heard. Ooh, dun, dun, oh, ooh, ooh, sweet love. Yeah, I didn't mean it when I said I didn't love you so. I should have. What song is that? Let you go. I didn't know nothing. I was stupid. I was foolish. I was lying to myself. Okay. Is it We Belong Together? Yeah, We Belong Together. Okay. And Brian McKnight, Back to One is playing. So it's like some of y'all have a career that's calling to you, or you have a like a romantic relationship that's calling to you, but you have to be in a certain career path in order to get this. It could be intertwined. Okay. It could be both intertwined. There's definitely decisions here when it comes to the Chariot, the Moon, and the Two of Swords. I feel like you don't know what decision to make right now. You're kind of forging forward on a path that's very unclear. That's what this is. Like you're moving and you're like, yeah. But it's like you're riding into the unknown. Like you could literally go through a puff of smoke or some fog and you'd be on the edge of a cliff and you wouldn't even know it. But I feel like you're actually a lot closer to what you want than what you think. Yeah, I don't think that you're as far away from something or achieving something. Whatever it is that you want to achieve, or whatever has been vexing you or perplexing you when it comes to being able to achieve it financially or collegiately or professionally, you're a lot closer, ma'am. You're a lot closer to achieving it than what you think you are. Okay, hold on, y'all. Lord. Back and one. Yeah. Okay, so you might start back. All right. Listen. You're going into the unknown. What is this Two of Swords when it comes to this message, child? Child. Knight of Wands. Definitely something is moving very quickly, and you really don't see the end result or the payoff to this. I know that's right. I remember my mama used to listen to this song. Something is gonna hit a crescendo. Something is gonna hit a very because I was thinking of Mariah Carey, and you know Mariah Carey be hitting them Minnie Riperton notes. Okay, Minnie was the one who, to me, listen, Minnie Riperton, she did it, and then Mariah Carey did it. And Brian McKnight just hit that note, which made me think about it. Something is going to hit a very monumental crescendo. And I don't know, when something crescendos, it gets louder and louder. It's going to hit a very monumental crescendo and then like a bow, like, you know what I mean? Like once that note hits, it's going to break glasses. Okay. So it could be, what's the Two of Swords? Oh, wow. the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands. Yeah, this is a confirmation of what you know, but what you don't see. So there's something in your life right now that you are just forging towards. You keep going, you keep going, you keep going, but you're not really getting a whole lot of confirmations about where you're going or what's happening or exactly why it's happening. Okay. But you're forging forward even though your path is invisible, but you know the path is there because you feel the path is there. So you're taking different, you're making different moves and you're taking different directions based on what you feel you need to do. But this is a confirmation of what you think is there, but that you don't see proof of just yet. Okay. I feel like there could be some type of communication or a message coming in that you don't understand fully, or you don't know how to decipher, or there could be a conversation or communication that is disagreeable to you in some way, shape, or form. Like you don't really appreciate it. Could be kind of a disappointing message, but this is confirming a change that's taking place. Okay, with the Death card and the King of Swords. Scorpio energy. Okay. Something is definitely transforming and changing. Some of you guys could get a message that someone has passed away, but it kind of, I don't know, like it kind of feels like a message that you get that somebody has officially lost their mind or something. Like it's not like they actually physically passed away, but it's like their mind is gone. So somebody might have lost their mind. Okay. Somebody might have lost their mind either through actions or through some type of, mental or physical condition, which I'm not a doctor, lawyer, or psychologist. So please don't take this as medical advice, but that's kind of what it feels like to me. Okay. There's a big change taking place. And it's like you're starting off on this journey, but you don't know exactly where it's going to go. But I feel like it's going to teach you a lot. You're going to be really happy with it. Okay. What is the collective about to encounter on this path that's kind of like invisible? What is the collective about to encounter on this path? Eight of Swords. Yeah, you're going to be scared. This feels like something that your spirit team is trying to guide you to do, that you need to do in order to be valued more. Okay, in order to have more flexibility in your life, in order to be more respectable or respected. Okay. Seven of Pentacles. Things are going to be tight with money as well. Whenever you're working on this, you're going to have to be very frugal or very, responsible with your cash flow. I feel like you put a lot of money or you made a large investment into something and you may be afraid that that investment is not going to pay off. But there's like these small confirmations with the Page of Pentacles, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. There are these small confirmations that what you're working on is actually going to pay off for you. But I feel like as you're working on it, you're going to be really afraid. Okay. 2 8s here as well. So August could be significant, possibly Virgo energy with the Earth, Pentacles cards. Okay. You might encounter a Virgo as well. Something is definitely moving slowly. Okay. There's like signs that something is working out, but it's not working out in the time frame. Yeah. 10 of Wands. Yeah. Cause it's like you putting a lot of work into something and it's just not coming together in the time that you needed to. It's like you see what you have to do in order for something to work out, but you're worried that it's not going to work out either in the time frame that you needed to, or in the result that you would like to achieve in the situation. What's the 8 of Swords? But it's crazy because it's like you see the goal that you want to reach, but then it's like you're turned around to it. It's something about your back facing. You got your back to something about your back being turned to something. Somebody could have turned their back on you. You could have turned your back on somebody else. Somebody could feel like you turned your back or something like that. But I don't know. It's something about your back being turned to something. Maybe you're not seeing something clearly because your back is turned to it. You have to turn around and look. Okay. Maybe when you turn your back on something, that's when it's going to come through. What's the 8 of Swords for what you're going to encounter? Okay. 9 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles with the 10 of Wands, 8 of Swords. Let me look at this real quick, y'all. Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work that goes into something, and I feel like it just moves like at a snail's pace, child. I'm not exactly sure what this is, but it's something that it's something that you try to do over and over and over and over again, but it's like this time that you try to do it, it's like you're worried that it's not going to work out. This is what you have had to encounter. It's like every time you try to do something new, or every time you try to get something off the ground, or every time that you try to follow what you're truly passionate about, or something that you may even have a gift for, and you've had this gift for a very long time, it's been instilled in you from birth or something like that, but it's like every time you try to pursue it or follow it, it's a problem, or it's something that makes you have to start over again. I'm not sure exactly why, but it's by design. Okay, it's by design. So when I say something is by design, whatever you've been facing, whatever obstacles you've been facing, whatever bullying that you've had to go through, harassment, hazing, abuse, this is all by design. So some of you are going to sign some type of contract, possibly with the Four of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Some of you are going to have, I don't know, there could be a relationship with the Four of Wands. Yeah, there could be a conflict with a relationship, a business partnership, a home. There could be some type of conflict or argument going on. Like somebody could be rushing you as well to try to sign a contract. And it may make you nervous. I definitely feel like anytime somebody wants you to rush to do something, or somebody's trying to speed a process along, cut corners, whatever this is, it's going to be a problem. So if this is you and you want to accomplish something, but you need it to get done fast, I would just be careful about trying to do get rich quick schemes or anything that speeds the process along, but then will end up putting you further back than what like you would have been had you continued to steadily move along your path. So don't allow the fear, is what I'm getting. Don't allow the fear to make you be in a mindset that causes you to try to cut corners to get ahead, because that's actually going to just slow you down more. Okay. Somebody may be trying to rush you into a contract, a relationship, a business partnership of some kind, a job. And your spirit team is saying anything that requires you to rush or move quickly, or like do things that make you uncomfortable when it comes to the timing or the pacing of something, is not meant for you. Yeah, Two of Cups. Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Ooh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, whatever the partnership is that makes you feel because sometimes sometimes we do have to have courage to do things that we're afraid to do, or to do things that we may not feel like we can do. Okay. And that will put you in an uncomfortable situation where there's possibilities of fear or trepidation. But there's a difference between that type of situation where you're excited about doing something, but you just have to have that courage to take the first step, and a situation where somebody's trying to rush you to do something because you're in a place of anxiety or fear or a lack mindset. Okay. That's what I feel like Spirit was trying to say with that. Yeah. And the Fool card was right there too. So yeah, there could definitely be something that you really love to do, that you want to do, and you may have tried to do it several times, but it could be a situation where it's like you're being tested to see if this is something that you really love. If you keep, if what's the saying? If you love something, let it go. And if you come back to it, or it comes back to you, then it was meant to be type energy. This is confirming what you know, but you don't see. Your spirit team is trying to confirm to you what you know, but you don't see. What does the collective need to do moving forward? What action do they need to take moving forward? Four of Wands. Okay, definitely Aries energy could be significant here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I get so weak in the knees, I can hard. Let yourself enjoy life. Yep, in the days your love so amazing, it's not a phase. I want you to stay with me. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, that's 9. So instead of the 7 and the page, which was 8, we now have the 8 and the page, which is 9. Okay, so allow the process to continue to move forward. Keep a good schedule, especially if you're an entrepreneur, you work from home, you have a home business. As the card says, you need this freedom, but at the same time, I feel like there's balance that spirit wants you to have when it comes to your freedom and your productivity. They want you to be productive, but they also, it's like they want you to get your work done so that you can continue to make progress, but they also know that you have to be able to create your own type of schedule. You can't be on somebody else's schedule. Oh, wow. The Tower, the Empress, and the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you guys may all of a sudden be able to work from home. Like your job may start to send people home to work from home. There could be a boss or an authority figure who gets fired or let go or possibly resigns from a position. There's a change in leadership here. This could also be a home situation. Like if you, I don't know, if you bought a house and, it was under a certain company, a loan company or your mortgage company, there could be a change in your mortgage company or a change at the bank or a change with your leasing office or something like that. There's an authority figure that's changing here. Something is definitely not built on a stable foundation. Interesting. Something is weak. Dang, something is weak. It's not built on a stable foundation. Yeah, something is happening that you already knew was going to happen, but you couldn't. I'm telling you, this reading is so much about walking on faith and not by sight, walking by faith, not by sight. And if you've been feeling like that lately, there's the Nine of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? Enjoy your home space. Enjoy your peace. Go out there and celebrate with people. If you get invited to a party or a celebration, go. Even if you go on your own and you're by yourself, or if there's a situation where you're in your home and you want to make your home a comfortable place, definitely do that. The Emperor's at the bottom and the Six of Swords. There could also be somebody coming towards you. This could be your father for some of you guys. Your father could be coming to your home, or you could be going to visit your father. Somebody could be coming to live with somebody. I don't know exactly what this is. What is this? Four of Wands. What is this Four of Wands for the collective? Boy, it's something I can't explain. Not the way you do. Two of Cups. Nine of Pentacles. Chariot. Oh, King of Pentacles. Interesting. So either somebody's traveling towards you to visit at your house, or you're traveling towards them to visit their house, or somebody could be traveling towards you to live with you, or you could be doing that, vice versa. There's a communication or conversation here about travel, movement, and like Four Wands, some type of stability being gained or roots being planted here. And it feels like an authority figure that's a masculine energy. So I don't know if you guys are going to end up helping this person or moving with this person or something like that, or they're going to move with you. A simple solution. Okay. With the Sun card. Somebody could also be very stubborn and stuck in their ways. What is this Two of Cups for the collective? What is this Two of Cups? Strength. Page of Cups. Yeah, somebody's gonna have the courage. I'm not sure exactly if this is you or someone else, but somebody's trying to find the courage to speak up about something, or somebody's being asked to find courage to speak up about a situation. The Sun card and the King of Cups. Okay. Yeah, whatever this is that somebody's mustering up this courage about is I feel like it's gonna make you happy, or you're gonna make someone else very happy. Yeah, but there's that Seven of Pentacles again. There's definitely a decision, a weighing of options. So it's like, I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you guys to weigh your options in a situation and do what benefits you the most. So if somebody wants to come and live with you or somebody wants to stay at your house, you have to weigh the options of what would produce a positive crop in your life. Like, would this person coming to live with you slow you down? Would this create a problem or a rift in your productivity? Would this be a problem for your work? Like, what would be the benefits and the setbacks of making whatever this decision is? Knight of Swords and the Six of Swords. There's definitely a messenger coming to you, or somebody's coming to you with a message, or somebody's sending a message to you. This could be a text. But with the Knight of Swords, somebody definitely wants to communicate something quickly. They want to communicate a plan on how to move forward with something. I feel like they've been thinking about this for a long time. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Ooh, Ten of Swords. Yeah, so it's like somebody's been contemplating a decision that they want to make for a long time, but they're going to quickly make the decision. Like, even though they've been thinking about it for a while, once they finally decide what they're going to do, it's going to be a quick decision. Yeah, Ace of Swords and the Magician. Somebody is discovering the truth of some type of betrayal or a manipulation that's been going on. There's definitely somebody who's been manipulating the truth, or there's some type of betrayal that happened here where somebody lied about the truth or tried to cover up the truth or hide the truth. But it's like it was in plain sight. Whoever was manipulating a situation was trying to create a diversion or a distraction or a trick of perspective. That's what it feels like. I feel like once somebody learns of something that went on that they weren't privy to, they're going to be able to move forward in a situation. What's the Strength card? Three of Wands. Yeah, whatever task that someone has in front of them, whether it's you or someone else, it's very daunting. It's something that looks harder than what it is, or it's something that looks worse than what it is. Definitely temper your expectations. I feel like your spirit team, when they speak to you, they're trying to get you to make decisions from a place of peace and not a place of turmoil. That's what this is. They want you to be able to make decisions from a place of peace and not a place of turmoil. They want you to really, have an objective perspective. Okay. I feel like they also don't want you to make decisions just from a place of fear, any type of rush or anxious decisions. It feels to me that there's definitely someone here who could have tried to get you to do something or to get someone else to do something from a place of fear or anxiety, or that oh, you got to hurry up and buy, how they, okay. They want you to make a decision from being stressed out or being anxious or being worried, or they want someone else to do that against you. That's what it feels like. So if someone was, kind of forced to make a decision because someone manipulated the situation and withheld the truth of what was really going on, I feel like whoever was bullied or intimidated into making that decision without all the details or from a place of fear is now reflecting upon that, and they're realizing that they should not have made that decision. The Fool card. Yeah. So it's like, before you take a leap of faith, wait, okay, until you get that confirmation from spirit, or else there will be some type of disappointment. I think that's what somebody did. Okay. That's what somebody did. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I feel like somebody did. They made a decision from a place of fear and anxiety without knowing all the details. Wow. 10 of Pentacles. Interesting. There could have even been a family member who betrayed you for a long time. Star card and the King of Cups. Yeah, that's crazy. Don't do anything that, don't do anything that you feel like you shouldn't do. Yeah, Six of Swords. There's definitely a hard battle that you've been fighting to move forward from a situation. It could have been there could have definitely been some type of cutoff from feminine energy. There could be a feminine energy that's trying to help you move forward and heal a situation. Some of you dealt with the death of a family member, a mother figure, an aunt, a grandmother, someone like that. They're helping you on the other side, trying to transition through this period. There could also be someone who is alive and they're telling you how to move forward or how to navigate or maneuver a situation. They know more than what they're saying, but they can't really say anything. It's kind of like, yes, the moon card. So somebody's there's a feminine energy helping you navigate a situation, helping you make decisions that are hard. 5 of Wands, 2 of Wands. That's 7 Wands again. It definitely feels like there's attacks coming at you. And you're being guided through these situations, but you also have to have discipline within yourself. Okay. Yeah. Ace of Cups. You feel like you know, and that's what you need to go with. Yeah, even though things are unclear or confusing at this time about maybe you might not know where you're going to get your next meal from. You may not know how you're going to pay your bills or your rent. You may not be sure if your business is going to be productive or worthwhile, but it's like, it's like something is drawing you towards a certain conclusion or a certain situation, and your spirit team is trying to get you to take that step. They want you to take a step, okay? Cancer energy is out here. Leo energy is out here. Possibly Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries. So yeah, it's like, even though something is moving slowly, it's not necessarily saying that it's not going to pay off. I just feel like it's like you can't cut corners. You can't try to get over on a situation. If anybody was trying to cut corners with you or manipulate you into doing something or cause you to make a decision that was detrimental, it's like that's any type of sneaky, malicious behavior. It's not gonna work out the way somebody thought. So even if that's you, right? Even if you try to get something going and you thought real quick, oh, let me get this going real quick. It's a get rich quick scheme or anything like that, pyramid scheme. It's not going to work out for you either. And it's not saying that you're a bad person. It's just saying your spirit team doesn't want you to cut corners. They don't want you to slack. They don't want you to half-ass something. They don't want you to try to just do something real quick to get a little money here and there and then it not be anything that pays off, because that's really like depleting your energy. And that's what I feel like it's talking about. And if somebody is doing those things to try to deplete other people's energy, it's gonna get removed or stopped. Okay. What else does the collective need to know? Guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed. So somebody's definitely feeling guilty. Make it rain, manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money, promotion, entrepreneur. Yeah, because the last two readings this card came out, this one and the last one, rock bottom, karma, jail, legal issues, life falling apart. Look at this. So this is the situation. I feel like somebody is feeling guilty, which I was feeling over here, which is basically moving forward. A lot of you are being asked to bring the comfort back to your life, bring the peace back to your life. That's what I feel like your action should be. Your next action should be just focusing on whatever you need to focus on to accomplish your goals. Maybe even just being more independent with the 9 of Pentacles, just purely focusing on what you need to focus on to make your life look the way you want it to look, to build the image that you want for your life, and not to make decisions from a place of fear, because I feel like for a long time, somebody's been slowing you down, trying to make you scared to do something that you're meant to do, even though it doesn't seem like it's going to work. It is going to work. So your spirit team doesn't want you to be distracted, okay, by the amount of time that it's taking or by the attacks coming in, because you literally have guards and security protecting you. And the fact that something is working out for you means that something else is not going to work out for somebody else. So you have to figure out which side of that you're on. I definitely feel like legal matters going in your favor is going to cause someone else to be guilty. Someone could be going to jail because they're guilty in a situation. Okay, but this is their karma. Their life is meant to fall apart. But it's like somebody's been manipulating some type of money as well. They could be manipulating funds, manipulating documents, manipulating paperwork, manipulating some type of legal things, contracts, things like that. So whatever you're very much so passionate about, like real passion is what you really want to do, what you really enjoy. Okay. Okay, period. Your spirit team is trying to tell you. Jump on it. Let's do it. Ride it. That pony. You're saddled. Waiting. Coming. Jump on it. Baby. Oh no. Okay. Somebody going to jail, bitch. Listen, I don't know what it is. 27 and a 3. A new journey and still waters run deep. I'm telling you, what you see on the surface is not what's going on underneath the surface. Your spirit team is trying to tell you that it's a lot of things that are hidden. The moon is right here. You're being guided down a path, but you're not being given clarity on the path. It's like an invisible path. It's an invisible path. It's an invisible path. I'm telling you right now. But they know that the direction, they're leading you in the right direction, but you just can't see it. Okay, but this is a part of this new journey that you're meant to be on, where all of this stuff that's been happening, possibly since you were a child, is being rectified. And it's also about the way you look at things. So keep that in mind. There's plenty of fish in the sea, and intuition, yes. So even if one thing doesn't work out, I feel like your spirit team really wants you to just allow things to go the way that they're meant to go, and try to they don't want you to try so hard to figure it out, okay? Because just feel your way through the situation, even if you don't see exactly what's going on. But listen, follow your intuition. Y'all be sure to like and subscribe to catch the vibe, and I'll see you. Bye.